Except for Zayla. Which makes me sad. Anyways. Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Today on the casting desk you have me, myself, and I, Nat, and then you have Toaster. I couldn't think of the C. Corrupted Toaster.
Corrupt Jesus.
Corrupted Toaster is corrupted.
Sure, works for me. Whatever.
It's now corrupted because I say so. But anyways, we have Summit versus Nova, and today during map 1, we are going to have a moment of silence at the beginning of first map. When everyone comes out, they're going to meet in the middle of whichever map on Lijiang they're on, and they're going to bow their heads, and we're going to have a moment of silence for lost loved ones of CM Punk and Donnie.
Danny! It's Danny!
I call him Donnie.
Okay, fair.
And we're just gonna and that's what we're gonna do. So that's gonna be something that happens. So there's gonna be a minute in the stream where we're all quiet. That's why. So, and this is we're doing this to show that hey, we do support our members, and bad things happen, life happens, and we're ready to help everyone through that and be respectful to the ones that need respect.
Alright, I think we have readies from both sides. Let me double check. Yep. Wait, hold on. Sai, are you ready? You're not gonna be ready, sir. Ready, I mean. Yeah, okay, both sides are ready.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start up into map 1. So we can talk up into the point where they get in the middle and bow their heads.
Now arriving at Lijiang.
We're not banned from talking. Hello people in chat, how are you?
Initiating match.
Jesus, great cough. Alright, let's see what both sides end up rolling out with here to start on this wait, it doesn't matter what they roll out with, isn't it? Never
it does.
mind.
I mean,
that does it? Are we immediately restarting map?
Are we? I wasn't told that we're restarting.
I believe we restart map. I think everyone does the moment of silence.
Or we can just kill each other.
No, I believe it's everybody starts map and then everybody does the moment of silence and we immediately restart map.
I'm gonna can you ask them what they want to do, or if they want to do the moment of silence and then start killing each other, or if we want to restart map? Can you ask them? Because I'm not sure the protocol, because this is like one of the first major times we've done this.
I'm like 90% sure.
5.
Well,
ask them what they want to do. Just throw it in chat.
I just do it in chat.
Make sure you add someone so they know.
I added both parties.
Okay.
Like both teams. Yes. Yeah, they're just gonna meet in the middle and then restart map because Sai's running Genji and Sai never runs Genji.
And moment of silence begins now.
The objective is now active.
Alright, I think we're good to restart map on our call.
Alright, and here we go into map 1.
Initiating match.
There we go. Now it's real comps.
And I love that it's the exact same map. It didn't swap maps on us, so we're heading.
I don't think it usually does.
I mean, every time I try to do custom games and get the same map, I have to, restart it or I have to restart it to get the map that I want, like get the map that I started on. It's really annoying. But anyways, we're starting a control center here. Normally you would see a good old Ryan Zarya or a Sahag here. And looks like we're getting a Ryan Zarya. Wow, I called. We're getting Ryan Zarya. We're getting Sombra on the side. We got Ryan Zarya on both sides. On the side of Summit, we've got a Sombra McCree. Oh no, it's changed over. It's a Reaper McCree. And then we've got a Moira Mercy. And then on the side of Sidome, on the side of Nova,
Nova.
I was about to say Sidomia. We have Ryan Zarya, Lucio Moira, and then May Junkrat.
Round one.
And here we go. Let them clash.
Yeah, we'll see how they meet to start this first point. Both teams going for a brawl. The only difference is their DPS. Big for Nova is going to be these Mei walls. If Zayloray can get somebody blocked off here, it'll be pretty much instantaneous death for him.
Huge charge in there for Detta, and getting straight into the enemy team is going to get him killed there. Gets taken down by Daddy Needs You. Wait, who's that? That's not Daddy Needs
But
You.
that's by John Hawk.
John Hawk.
Oh.
My brain. Who's the tank?
That's smart there though by
that's
Summit.
Dragon Runner. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't read.
That's wow. Okay, Dragon gets the pick late on Super Ninja. Smart though by Summit to completely back out though when they lose their main tank. Try to give up as little time as possible. Interesting enough, we have Syndicate in the back line here with the Reaper. May try to get a couple picks here. See if he can change the fight early for him. Really good. Oh, big freeze there by Zayloray onto the Rhine, and then all the other pieces are going to fall here. Really well played by Nova to start with knowing their comp and kind of just letting them get onto point and then executing them one by one with those Mei walls and key freezes. Might look for a switch here, possibly, by Summit to something that can maybe focus that Mei. I think with Sombra coming out would have been a good thing off the bat for him, as both teams really...
honestly, if I was Summit, I would probably take a Mei on myself. Mei is just a really powerful character, and coming into the meta within the next week or so is going to be the Broken Shields, and Mei is just going to be so powerful against that. So always practicing a Mei, getting a Mei on your roster right now is probably the best action.
Although Syndicate here is going to get a couple big picks right there. Kind of a late coalescence there by Bunny, though. Unfortunately, may be all for lost on that one. May want that ult back here in a bit as numbers keep falling for Nova, and looks like Summit's going to take it with 80% or though. But good ult bank still in the bag
Honestly,
for Nova.
For Bunny there, I'm gonna vouch for Bunny there, and I mean Moira's ult charges so fast that the fact that she was the only one that used ult was so great. Like it was very ult economy worthy and such. Like it was very okay for her to use that ult at that point. But I do not know why we used beat to engage. Normally you would use beat to stop fight changing ult, like they didn't ult track Zarya because Zarya just got our ult. Now they don't have a defensive ult to go against it. And looks like
well, so
Nova's...
beat was used right there. Beat was used via Super Ninja dropped Tire very early in that fight, so the beat was pretty defensively right there. But I do understand the fact now they have neither support ult going into a fight with the Grav here, so it is going to be tough. We have a Grav on the side of Nova as well. I mean, Nova going into this fight has the superior ult economy, so I'd like to see them kind of try to coordinate a couple of these. And it's going to be big here on Ishiman to superior Grav and try to bait out a couple ults possibly out of Nova to try to keep this manageable ult economy wise for Summit. Ooh. And there is a big old triangle party there for Nova. Throwing in everything but Shatter right there. So they did solidify, they got that point, and it's going to be a one more fight for Summit to try to take the point back. If anybody can touch. As Lucio goes down, it's going to hurt your ability to touch point. But Sombra is going to get there. Ishiman gets a decent grab right there, gets a couple of them in it.
But doesn't sadly kill it anymore.
Tire here by Super Ninja.
Junkrat or Syndicate gets Junkrat, but Zarya goes down to the Coalescence. Zarya gets the Reinhardt, and looks like we may just see a win here for Nova. And looks like map 1 goes to Nova.
Yeah, no, Nova did well right there. They had the Spirit ult economy going into that final fight, so they were able to have that triangle party and kind of just force Summit to keep staggering back on point. It'll be interesting though to see what changes are made on either side. I think Mei was very influential in that whole, almost every engage that Nova had, so it'd be interesting to see if Summit does stick with the Sombra to try to eliminate my headset settings. For some reason, you're super quiet in mine right now. Okay, so we do see a couple swaps here. They're gonna go with a Symmetra on the side of Symmetra Reaper on the side of Nova, and then can have a Ball Reaper Sombra on the side changes wise for Summit.
Looks like we're going for a more diverse comp on Summit, but I wouldn't do that. I would probably swap to Orisa Hog or Orisa Sigma. Got kind of just swap meta. Meta is gonna win matches now at this point for Summit. Just gets anything to take out this this combo that they've got set up. And even put up a sim teleporter, because if you actually go into this room here where Summit is coming out of, a Symmetra can set up a teleporter right here into this window. 1 second, let me show you guys. And goes from right here and into that window and actually kill people.
Okay, so first ult up is going to be Bunny's Coalescence. But it looks like there's not going to be any ults really needed, as Nova is going to clean up well, it looks like, on this, but however, Dead End is going to get a swing pick right there onto Sidomia. A full reset probably for Summit coming into this. However, though, Syndicate is still poking and has that EMP up, so Syndicate could really swing a fight here for Summit in this next engage. And as I say that,
goes down there.
now Syndicate eats an orb from your friendly neighborhood Symmetra, so, and they're covering that res well to prevent, they must know, well, they must have a feeling EMP is up, so covered that res well, so it'd be a little bit longer for the Sombra to get back.
Oh, huge EMP there.
Yeah, it's a massive EMP.
Get 6, get 3 kills, 4 kills, 5 kills. Man, that EMP really just straight up changed that fight, like, honestly. But having Reaper Shatter beat and Coalescence up in this next fight, I hope we don't get a triangle party, to be quite honest, because saving some of those,
So there probably will be a triangle party, I would guess. Really the only ult that was used in that final fight was, it looks like John's grab and maybe Zaylor as wall. Questionable grab usage, honestly, because it looked like it just got the Winston, so best case would have one confirmed kill.
But if I was Nova, this is an enclosed point. Use Shatter, use Blossom, don't use anything else. But as we see, we get a kill here.
Now that's very good. They're actually Syndicate wins that fight for them. Hacks Lucio mid. Actually, as I say, won that fight. Nova is not going away on this one. So as we have a tank, see both tanks on point for Summit, but reinforcements coming in quicker for Nova.
Well, you also gotta think
minefield.
Nova has a teleporter, or do they? No, they don't actually. They don't have a teleporter. I'm just pulling stuff out of my butt.
But they switched off the Sombra into a Junkrat, which I do like here, since there is no Zarya on the other side. But, I mean, Summit's doing a heck of a job of stalling this out.
I don't know why we used the Coalescence there. See, what I would have done if I was Nova, I would have just legit, I would have just used Shatter Blossom, and then I would have...
Big EMP again. Definitely could be a one fight here for Summit to swing this back.
Summit gets, that was a big ult. And nobody's really got ult coming into the next fight except for Zarya, kind of. And Winston, kind of.
Well, Zarya's gonna have it coming in, and then Super Ninja also will probably have it here shortly with the Reaper, if I could talk. Wow.
But actually, we actually have Primal Rage up and open ready. If I could speak English. If I could speak
So if you're Nova, you have to know Reaper's plan with ult here and try to isolate him with this grab. John's looking for a grab, but kind of just frontlining by himself. So he may want that grab back, being honest. That grab could have been a fight swinger right there, but he kind of frontline, tried to make a hero play, high risk, high reward, just did not pay off for him this time, and it looks like Summit, off the back of a couple crucial EMP Death Blossom combos, is going to hold the second point to force a map 3 in this control point.
Score
Oh my
Who's
god.
Chase Swanson.
2-1.
He's on my friends list.
Hi Chase, we're casting. Please go away, thank you.
Can I just watch?
No. Yeah.
Is it-
It's a league thing that I'm doing. So it's official rules that I can't let people in to watch. If you want to watch, we're live on my channel and Actor Plays.
Damn.
Sorry, dude,
So
but
is this
Goodbye.
like comp? Are these guys playing comp pretty much?
Justice ain't gonna dispense itself.
no, I mean, yeah, they're playing comp rules, but it's a league thing, so you gotta leave. I'm sorry.
1.
What's do you know what it's on? So
Yeah,
I can look it up.
YouTube and Actor Plays. NACTOR Plays.
Alright.
Go.
Alright, well, it
Well
looks like Summit's gonna TP straight to point here, try to take it early, but looks like Nova did the exact same thing, and Nova's gonna come out on top with the TP plays here.
But Super Ninja's actually doing big work as McCree. Gets a couple of picks, but it really wasn't enough.
The objective is now active.
Yeah, so it looks like it's gonna be a complete regroup, maybe a composition switch up, possibly for no. Looks like we're gonna keep the same comp here on the side of Summit, and they're gonna
See,
TP.
that-
It looks
that's
like to the left
To
here.
be quite honest, the comp is quite questionable because yes, they have the Winston for the Sim turrets, which is a really smart thing. But we also have a Reaper on this side of Summit, or on the we don't have a Reaper. We have a Junkrat, and Junkrat traps Winston. He blows him up. Things like that. It's really dangerous to play a Winston into the composition, especially on enclosed points like this.
Big shatter right there by Dragon.
Yeah, Dragon.
Gonna end up solidifying that fight for him at least. So that's the only ult used in that fight, and there's really none built up on the side of Summit yet either. So Nova's got to just take a dry fight here, try not to use any ults, and if they can win this fight with no ults, it becomes very sticky situation for Summit, trying to push back in ult economy wise. So it looks like Summit's going to take a rotation to the left to the white room again. Looking to hopefully try to get an early pick maybe? Oh, they're going all the way back towards their spawn. Super Ninja's taking out the teleporter to prevent any quick respawns by Nova. And they're going to initiate with Beat here. Beat Ant Matrix, and that could be what does it right there.
And then
Ooh,
Winston
maybe
saves
not.
himself with Primal here to try to stay alive.
Both teams throwing a lot of ults in here. Maybe a couple late ults questionably right there, especially by Summit on the one fight. Maybe did not need that wall. But nonetheless, Summit's going to take it here in one fight territory. They just need to try to stagger and build ults quick enough like they did on last point to delay this out, because right now the superior ult economy is on the side of Nova. So Nova's gonna take a full rotation right side to white room, it looks as well. They have the Riptire, they have the grab, so we could look for a combo here. They're actually gonna TP straight into point and grab it. Kind of an odd strat, but got him a pick there.
Oh, but the Reaper comes out, gets one, gets two, Dead End takes out the Zarya, and looks like Summit goes for another one. And Safety
Yeah,
Boom just trying to get her way out.
Yeah, most importantly there for Summit, they did draw the Coalescence out of Techno Bunny, so pretty much resets his ult economy, one on each side for each team. You got the Riptire by Sidomia, and then the Shatter by Ishimonks.
But Symmetra's gonna have a shatter real soon.
You say Symmetra's gonna have Earth Shatter?
Not
That's
Earth
not right.
Shatter, Wall.
Symmetra's gonna have Wall, but big hook right there by Dead End to yoink Dragon into there. And he's getting very close to ult as well. So ult economy may actually, although Nova had the superior one going into the last couple of fights, it looks like it may have swung to Summit has a slight advantage ult economy wise here. They are playing smart though, taking the full regroup. Yeah. They're gonna try this right side one more time. We have a Shatter Riptire, so if Dragon can get a big Shatter here, or a wall off with the Mei.
Good wall, blocks the Shatter.
That wall, yeah, fantastic wall there
Ryan
by
takes down
Syndicate
Ishima.
Slayer.
But Syndicate and OW doing work for their team, getting the 4 picks that are needed to win the fight. But now,
Looks like right now,
Helen just using ults to try to just stay alive.
yeah, so safety, yeah, safety uses that beat to stay alive. Got both supports on point.
Tyre comes out, but beat saves him. And
Yeah,
Hammer
looks
Down
like
comes
a
out,
late
but it was
Riptire
too
isn't
late.
enough.
I
Yeah, so
have to say,
interesting fight on both
I'd have to
sides.
say that was kind of a reverse sweep from Summit's point of view, because both points, Nova had 99%, basically 90%, and then Summit swapped it over and just held on to it.
Yeah, no, so the name of the game that was for Summit this time on both of them was they just did phenomenal job staggering and using their ults well. Combos were good, and they also used them very sparingly when needed. Tried not to throw too many into a fight. And then on the other side, you had Nova, who had the superior ult economy that may have had a triangle party a couple too many times. A couple attempted hero plays by people when they were pressured probably weren't needed. But at the end of the day, I mean, all three were very, very close, and that if that map's telling you the series, it's probably going to be a very, very close 4 to 5 map series.
4 to 5.
4 to 5 map series, yeah, that's what it has to be, right?
4 to 5.
No, like 4 to 5 maps. They're going to play 4 to 5 maps.
Oh, I thought you meant like 4 to 5, as in we're playing like 9 maps. I'm like,
No, like if that map is an indication of how close it's going to be, there's a decent chance there will be a map 5.
Okay, see, that was a better wording from your boy.
Okay. Oh, can we get Biggs switched over to blue, please?
I thought he was.
He got blue screened.
Oh, okay. And then I need to also do that. I guess they both got blue screen. Okay, so is
Yeah.
there any swoops?
They're doing it right now. K2 in for Helen and Chicky in for John. On the side of Nova.
Okay. Sumit. And is there an SR average with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I kept on having to ask.
No, my bad. No, there's no SR average with that. I'm asking Sai for right now. Sorry.
Okay. I was like, wait.
I was like reading something and like typing yeah while also talking to you.
So yeah, it was your brain.
Yeah, my brain was yeah. Much like you said, Symmetra will have Earth Shatter in 12% or soon or something like that. It's like nope.
Dude, it was literally just like you said Earth Shatter, and my brain was like Earth Shatter. Big brain Earth Shatter Symmetra plays, you know.
Yeah, absolutely massive brain. Earth
Massive.
Shatter plays by Symmetra.
I gotta say, I
Okay.
do love the Summit Nova like coordination where one of them has black and one of them has white. It looks so nice. It's so solid.
Okay, we have I'm asked for SR averages for both.
1 second, I gotta
We
get
have-
the Discord link. 1 second.
You're killing me, Smalls. Killing me.
SR averages for
I
both,
ha-
and who's swapping for who? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm getting SR averages right now. Red Hood. Yes, sorry, there's a blue screen bug. It's always been there. So for swaps for Summit, we have Constant in for Super Ninja and Biggs. Wait, my bad. Constant and Super Ninja for Biggs and Chuckle Doctor. So Constant, Super Ninja out, Chuckle, Biggs in. So people, they still have to give SR averages, right? Because I said SR averages for both, and no one's responded to me.
Did you add them? Make sure they
Yeah,
see it.
yes, I added Summit and I added Nova.
Well, then wait for them to give it. If they're not
Oh,
ready
jeez.
if they're not ready by 38, then we're starting. Yeah, we have to. They're gonna both get a map forfeit.
I don't think is that just a draw? Or do we
It'll be
just
a
move
draw.
on to the next match?
It would be considered a draw, yeah.
Well, now we wait. Huh. You want to go on and switch up maps?
Oh yeah, I have to do that, but whatever.
Yeah.
That doesn't take. That's like the easiest thing to do.
Well, I was just thinking while we're waiting for SR averages.
Well, I know, I'm not getting angry at you, boy.
Well, Kitty was typing, and now Kitty's not typing, so I thought we were about to get an SR average. Oh, they're both typing. Okay, so 2506 for Nova, so they're good. And then now we're just waiting on Summit. Alright, so good old Eichenwald. Okay, average is good for Summit as well. I'll see if both teams are ready. Gosh, I am so bad at typing right now. This is what happens whenever we don't have Katie. We need our third member. Alright, just waiting on readies from both teams, and then we will be good to go.
I'm now recruiting my friend. So is it ready?
No, not yet on Summit, and I've heard nothing from Nova.
So we're just waiting on readies.
Okay, so so Nova's ready, just waiting on we're just waiting on Summit. So good old Eichenwald. Interesting strats abound here. I would almost bet money whoever's running defense first, which I always forget if it's blue or red.
You've only casted 3 games, right? 2 games.
This will be 3, yes.
3. Oh yeah. So blue is always defense on escort / payload / So whoever's on blue is gonna defend first, and whoever's on the right is going to attack first.
Gotcha. Well, then I would not be surprised if we see a Bastion strat come out from Summit here on Eichenwald. Eichenwald is known for one of the harder first point chokes to break through that little terrible archway. I mean, I think it was the original spot of the Death Gate. Whenever Symmetra could throw up as many turrets as she wanted to.
She couldn't throw up as many turrets as she wanted to. She's always had a limit.
I think it was like 6 or 8. It's much worse than it is now. But also, Summit, well, both of them are ready, so we're good to go.
Okay.
Traveling to Icon.
Alright, so going into the second map, we will have Summit on defense, and then Nova on attack to start, unless Nat lied to me, and I just look stupid now.
No,
but I don't think
you're
she did.
not. Why would I lie to you? What did I deserve to not gain your trust?
I'm kidding. It's all gonna be okay.
So,
we have a lot of questions about what comps will be run. I'm sure people are curious what's gonna be ran, but I can guarantee you one thing: Chicky's in. There will be an Orisa on Nova.
Oh yeah,
They
Chicky
will
is
definitely
like one of the
have
best
an Orisa.
Orisas in the league, in tier 2. Tricky's a really good Orisa. She struggles with shield placement sometimes, but she's really good. Other than that, she's pretty good at the kid.
Oh,
Okay,
shocker. We will have an Orisa.
We've got a Orion Zarya strat coming out. Orion Zarya. Orion
So
Zarya
Ryan Zarya
strat.
coming out for Summit.
My brain.
Yeah, so they made me eat my words. There's actually no Bastion in sight for this defense. We're going to go with a Reaper Junkrat with a Zarya Reinhardt
Hey, guess
Mercy
what?
Vap.
Hey, guess
What?
what? I didn't lie to you.
What? I know you didn't. I know. I didn't say I didn't think you would. For that attack, we have the Pharah, Orisa, Sigma, Reaper with the Mercy Moira. So looking for probably a Far Mercy on the side of...
Ooh,
I'm
Dead
sorry,
End
Nova,
gets
there's
a
a quick
pick
pick by Dead End.
but gets rezzed by the Mercy. But that does shave off at least 5 seconds from Nova.
Well, the big thing is that each res there, it also gives 34% ult charge for Dead End, who's already over halfway to a tire, who gets another big pick onto the Moira. But you have to be feeling good if you're Nova here with Sidomia on the Pharah. There's no real hit scan counter on the side
You
of
say
Summit.
that, but Baptiste puts just as much DPS out as Soldier does.
Well, outside of Baptiste, and I guess that's also a double-edged sword, because if you can make Baptiste focus damage, that's a lot of healing taken away from that team. So
No,
if Sai can get in
there's
this
actually a
backline-
thing where if Baptiste can throw his orb and then before the orb hits he can shoot, and then if it's just a Baptiste tech, and it's really
Well, I think
complicated.
Pharah or not, lack of hit scan on the side of on the side of Summit or not, the real thing right now is Dead End is actually going insane on the backline of Nova here with this Junkrat. Already has Riptire built, has really been pestering him and not letting him get set. So might want to look at some possible wholesale switches for Nova, but they do have that barrage up on the side for Sidomia. So a possible big barrage, if they could bait out Immortality or kill the Baptiste, could be a complete first fight take with just that ult.
Oh, huge pick on the Mercy here. But the site hasn't really been doing all too much on the Pharah despite getting the Mercy just now. Get in the Immortality field. Bap is putting himself at a lot of risk here trying to play that corner safe. But luckily that tire didn't actually really kill anyone other than Zarya.
Yeah, so the tire gets the late kill, and then Sai's coming here with the barrage, gonna get one out of it. I mean, Nova should aggress here pretty quickly on them. They do have spawn advantage and numbers right here, but big shatter by Ishimon's right there.
Ishimon's fighting for his life, but he goes down. Baptiste puts up his thing, trying to heal as much as he can. Is it gonna be enough though to keep him in the running?
No, I think if you're Summit here, you just you stall as much as you can, but actually Cedric's gonna throw in that Death Blossom and get pinned by Dragon.
I'm actually
so it looks
surprised
like
he died there because he was bubbled by the Zarya, so I don't know if he took 200 damage in the time it took him to get to the wall or not.
And as I say that, though, Summit is fighting this back very well, getting some late picks. So
This Baptiste, they're just leaving this Baptiste alone to do as much healing as he wants, to be quite honest. Like, Baptiste has just been sitting in the back line the entire time, just doing whatever Baptiste wants to do, man.
Yeah, no, Kitty's doing phenomenal here on the Baptiste, and actually, this fight started with I think about 3 minutes online, and it's actually been drained down to about a minute. The staggers here by Summit, although it looks like they're fighting a losing fight,
Kitty is just surviving. Kitty just staggering, just standing on the point, just nobody going to do anything.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna push it to 30 seconds here, and then Nova will take that first point. So a lot of time drained off there by Summit. Let's see if they get a full regroup here. Then we get the early pick onto K2 by Dead End.
And we do get that swap on a Soldier, and it does get 2 picks right off the back. Dead End popping off. Dead End's been on DPS this entire time.
He played tank last map, but he is playing DPS this time. But it will be interesting to see if they do keep this Pharah with Dead End on the Soldier.
Dead End is just taking out things left and right here. He took out the Fair Mercy. He took out the Reinhardt. Reinhardt get res though, sadly. Ooh, but Syndicate
Yeah, it looks like
overextended
Summit may
there.
be pushing a little bit too far here and into the spawn here of Nova, and they're getting some reverse picks here, but Dead End is still holding his own against them.
Pharah ult does get the soldier, but Pharah goes down quickly to Zarya. We get a res on the Dead End. Side's coming out, trying to get some kills. He's just rushing forward here, trying to get the kills.
If I'm Sai, I think you switch off the Pharah here. I think Dead End's proved to be a good hit scan, and I don't think you want to keep running the Pharah into it.
I honestly would just start. I would just swap to the Junkrat, swap to a Sim, swap to a Mei, things like that. That would be a really good counter to what we're playing against here.
But it looks like they're going to get some push here through this first choke, which is good. That first choke is
Oh, but
tough to
Ryan
get
coming
through for the
behind,
attacking
probably
team.
gonna get a good shatter. Doesn't go for the shatter. Doesn't have shatter. I don't know why he's flanking. We get a grab coming in. Moira
Big grab
goes
though.
down.
That is a good grab.
And 3 people go down in that fight. Playing Genji in 2019, lol.
Another cancellation of charges by at each other right now. Ooh, Ishimonks did use his shatter. He gets nothing, but does kill Dragon in the process. Chicky uses grab, gets a couple in it, but only 1 confirmed kill and the immortality being taken out there. Red Hood Kitty still playing fantastic on this Baptiste and really preventing a lot of deaths on this point. Yeah, and as see Ishimonks just kind of chasing and swinging away, not holding L2 too much right now. He's getting a lot of cleanup kills here as we come with 30 seconds left on the attack for Nova. They want to put something together here quick, or it's going to be a very tough defensive hold for them. You do have High Noon Shatter, though, coming in with Barrage on the side of Nova, but you do have Dragon Blade, Ant Matrix, and Shatter. Oh, block Shatter there.
Big shatter from Ishimon.
Big counter Shatter, yeah.
Huge. Oh, Genji
Deflected it into
deflection.
him.
A big McCree ult there, though. McCree's behind. They haven't dealt with him quite yet. Genji
We got
comes
the
in with
Dragon Blade
Blade
coming out here.
just to clean up. Oh my gosh, are we gonna get a second point hold on Eichenwald here from Summit? And we
We're
do.
gonna get a very almost first point hold for them. Just right to that gate right there, so it's gonna be tough. I think if you're Nova, you have to play for the full hold here because there's not a guaranteed chance you can get back to that point in time really to contest for that second. Because that is a very, very strong second point defense, and I think that's just because Sidomia may have stayed on the
Ready for battle.
So now oh man, I just dropped my phone. Tragic, real tragic. My phone, how it's not broken is beyond me. But
Dude, me all
it's
the
not.
time.
I
Look at
literally
this
drop it all the
shield.
time.
I love this shield that has been placed by Chicky.
Chicky, I told you I'd rate your shields, so whenever you watch this back, that is a fat 10 out of 10 right there.
10 out of, look
That
at
is-
this shield. Dude, like Pharah, this is a perfect shield for Pharah. Bang, bang. You know what I'm talking about? Just
Now
like,
you just need to somehow get the Bastion up there, and boy will that be insane.
exactly.
But as I say, Bastion comps earlier, we're gonna have Sidomia here on the Bastion. Bastion Junkrat with the Mercy Bap double shield. But it looks like Syndicate may have thought this was going to be the case, and they're going to run a Genji at this Bastion, try to get some deflect here on him. Yeah, it looks like Genji's going to peek out here quickly and see that there is a Bastion. They may go back for some wholesale swaps here. It looks like they're going to push with this kind of modified dive here on Summit. Ishimon's going to immediately go put pressure on the point. Although Chicky does get the pick on the Tracer, that is big.
Spin to win is
And
happening
Yep.
at the moment.
Ishimonks is spinning to win as they do get the Junkrat. That's a lot of damage off the side of...
When they tell me spin to win doesn't work, I will show them this clip.
Well, they've not won anything yet, but they do get a tick,
He's on
though.
the point. They're letting him have the point. They're literally just C9ing at this point. They're letting Ishmonk have the point. Like, that's 2.5 ticks just for spinning to win. And you're telling me that that is not winning.
I mean, it was good. They do get that. They do get at least 2 ticks guaranteed here. But I do think Nova was somewhat smart as to not invest a whole lot into trying to kill the ball. Although it does look like it may bite them now as Ball's got Minefield. Syndicate did drop that blade as Genji does somehow. How do you kill yourself as Genji?
I don't know. Oh, maybe he fired a Junkrat. He deflected a Junkrat bomb at his feet. Probably.
Oh. Well, that's something you don't say every day. But that is a good, quick first point take. Now they have 5 minutes to essentially get it just outside this door and to the left. So if you're Nova, you have to get something here. Bunker quickly, as you do see a pulse bomb dropped onto Sidomia though on the back side. As he just gets outside that immortality, he's got to back up into that, or else this could smell the end for him.
Yeah, but they're not even pushing up on this corner, and that's where they actually have to hold it. They need to push up on this corner and be more aggressive because they're just giving them all sorts of free space here. And it looks like they're just going to let them push in. Shaky
Well, as we see
pushes
here,
up by herself to try to actually contest this, but nobody else is really with her to get picks. I mean, everyone else is dealing with the ball in the background.
Shaky's dropped bongos though.
Gets taken down by Biggs.
And K2, they do take out K2's tires. That is a big ult on the side, but they are sitting on Sidomia's ult here.
Honestly, if
as
I
fashion,
was
if
Nova,
needed.
I would reverse pirate ship Summit here.
Although that is a good minefield right there. If they can get focus onto Sidomia, Sidomia is out. They have to force that res. Ooh, good bump off of the res by Ishimon.
That dead end pulse bomb was really great. She threw it just as Winston threw down her
And now
shield.
it's just Chicky. Oh, poor Chicky. And that is a quick take by Summit.
Takes map 2. We're 2-0 going into the third map, which is Paris, which literally could go either way. We all know it.
I don't even want to cast Paris. Paris is worse. And here's Dead End, like we talked about. Really peeled onto this soldier to counter that Pharah and did very well. Actually, I think this is right here as they immediately cap first point. He gets 2 picks right out the gate here. Maybe 3. And sees that Pharah. Pharah's out. Beautiful by him. But I think, if you look at the cards there, right there, it tells the whole story. Red Hood Kitty there with 11-7 on the healing. And I think that her immortalities were on point right there. Gave a lot of sustainability for Summit in that. We'll see though. I mean, I think again this one was close too. Couple of wholesale swaps on the side of Nova and a whole different map. So we'll see if Nova can force the reverse sweep. Did someone on their team leave mid game? Who left for Nova?
Who left for Nova? It was.
Yeah, what the heck?
It was the other DPS. Who was playing good? It was Dead End. Dead End. No, Dead End's not on.
No, it was Psy.
Psy left. Alright, who we swapping?
Swaps? Oh, I'm asking right now. I'll see if Sidomi is gonna get back in here. I will see what's going on.
Okay.
But yeah, I've asked for swaps on both sides. But no, I think that was an interesting map. It's nice that you kind of memed it a little bit, but it is nice to see Genji play in 2019.
No, actually, Chelsea and map was like, who plays Genji in 2019?
Yeah, no, I mean, but that is a very Genji's not been relevant since Dive way back when. So it was nice to see it, and Syndicate did pop off as Genji right there. It was very, very good.
Oh, and remember, we have to do the hardest part about being casters at the end of this match.
Yeah, we have to do MVP, which is tough for me right now. There's a few front runners for me, but I will hold my opinions till the end. Way to remember to switch teams. Proud of you. I was about to say something.
Don't worry.
We do have swaps for Summit whenever you were ready.
Let me finish renaming and then I'll...
I said whenever you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
No hurry, you're crushing it. Oh, really? So,
yeah.
So we will have Biggs for Super Ninja. And that's all I've got so far.
Okay, I'm gonna swap the spectators now.
Yep.
Your spectator swapped.
And then I'm trying to see. I think Sidomi is on my friends list. I'll see if I can add him back in here. Maybe he got chat bug midway through? Or end of match and left or tried to restart? We'll see. We'll see if
Do you know
rejoins.
how I invite people to the server?
Just send him the Discord link.
I can't. Like, there's no like button where it says like create instant invite.
So go to the Mama's Overwatch Guild Discord.
I am.
How do I do this? Maybe I don't remember. Oh, and just at the very top, if you're on your phone, it's just like the very top thing. It says invite members.
No, it doesn't. I go to every other server. It says create invite.
And are you on PC or on your phone?
I'm on my phone. I don't have a PC right now.
I'm gonna send you what I see, Nat, and that's like all I have for you. Like this is all I know.
Are you?
Okay, so see what I sent you.
Are you Fields JC?
Yeah, that is Toaster. Like at the very top of mine, it just says invite members.
It's because you're a mod.
So, oh, is it? Is that why?
Can you send me the invite link so I can send him the invite link? It's probably because you're a mod. I'm pretty sure that's why.
I don't know.
Because I'm not a mod.
Wait, I'm inviting members to Cosmic Omnics. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong one. What? What? I will send it to you post-map whenever we're off-stream, so people don't have to listen to me try to befuddle through this. But for some reason, it's trying to send me...
No, I have a Mama's Overwatch Guild.
No, but if somebody's telling me I'm inviting people to Cosmic Omnic, like hashtag Cosmic Omnics? I don't know. I'll send you this link, and if it's incorrect, I'll remove whoever you send it to from KO, and I will go from there. And I think I just sent you it. But okay. So Sidomi is not coming back. So I guess we are waiting then.
We're just waiting on... Oh, we need averages.
That's right. So everything on the side of Summit is good. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what is actually going on. I think that's who CoCap is. Anyways, Paris. What's everybody's least favorite map in the world? I know the answer.
Horizon Lunar Colony?
Wow, that's incorrect. I mean, I don't like Horizon, but who actually likes Paris? Nobody.
Me, Jibba.
Are you being... No, Jibba doesn't... No. Jibba likes Spenny more. That's the only reason Jibba likes Paris, and I will take that to the grave.
Jibba likes Paris.
Sir Spenny more. No, Jibba does not like Paris.
Jibba likes Paris.
I'm pinging Jibba in chat right now.
Jibba likes Paris. She literally told me on stream during the Pepe Hands. She likes Paris.
Like...
You legit added her.
Yeah, it's like
Tell
I'm
me
very
she's
thrown off right now.
lying. Tell me
Like,
she's
tell me this
lying.
isn't true.
Jib is everyone's favorite person.
Okay, so we're gonna wait a couple seconds here to see, because it technically is halftime. So
We'll give him a little extra time in between here.
yeah, this seems like
sort it out.
not typical circumstance here. So we will But yeah, no. So everybody's least favorite map, Paris. To do a filler though, what's your favorite map, Nat? If you had to pick one map to play like
Forever?
on repeat for like 5 straight games. No, not forever. No one wants to play any map forever in this game, but like for 5 straight games. What map would you pick?
Is it specific type of map? Like a
No, just
specific
overall
category?
map. You have to pick one map to run 5 comp maps back to back to back to back to back. That map, what would it be? Mine's easy, and nobody will agree with me on mine.
Go ahead and tell yours, because I'm not sure.
Havana. I love Havana. Havana is such a good map to me because the DPS the DPS meta on that map switches for every point. Because like point 1, Widow is fantastic. Like it's sniper meta. But then point 2, you're gonna have to go to a brawly bunker. And then point 3, you go back to sniper.
Oh, Chelsea says Nepal.
No one likes control. Like, honestly, I hate control too.
Like,
I just want the game to be just hybrid escort. Chelsea, I respect your opinion, but it's wrong.
I don't know.
Love you, mean it, but it's wrong.
I'd probably say, so back to back to back to back to back.
Yeah, 5 straight.
I'm choosing between 3 right now. Do you want me to list off those 3?
Sure, just give me your 3.
Okay, so I would want to play either Eichenwald, Kings Row,
obviously,
or Hanamura. Because I adore Hanamura. I love that map so much. It's just a really good support map. It's really open, especially from Rosie, so it's really easy to fly around to people. There's not too many corners that I can't fly to people, and there's just enough corners so I can hide.
I guess that's true. I guess it all depends on like what role you prefer playing to.
See, I'm a tank support, and I play Mei when I play DPS, and a Junkrat when I play DPS. So I want tight chokes, and I want corners to hide, and corners to place shields at, because I play main tank.
So we do have a swap. John in for Dragon, please. Sorry, I just saw it.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm trying to get this person that I'm trying to set up this person that wanted to join the server. So I promoted the league and got a new player for our league. All in one.
Look at that.
But yeah, if you ever want to join this league and play in games or cast, you can join on Mama's OW Guild on Discord. I think you can just Google it and it comes up. I'm pretty sure if you type Mama's Overwatch Guild, I think it comes up on Twitch, Discord, and YouTube. And if you watch the Twitch channel or the YouTube channel, bots automatically post links to the Discord. I just don't have that bot set up.
Alright, I think I will ask teams if they're ready to go. Okay, SR average is good. Let me just in the midst of all this, I never asked if people were ready.
Yeah, I'm not gonna start without readies, so.
Yeah, no, you're good. Sorry, that's on me. I was Nova was just working on, because of circumstances, trying to get me their SR average, but they're good. No, Summit's ready, so just waiting on Nova. Up, Chicky's typing. This makes me smile. I love when. Okay, Chicky says yes. So let's go.
All right, let's go.
Let's all play this beautiful map called Paris.
Welcome to Paris.
So right now we do have 2-0 on the side of Summit, so Nova's going to need to win this in order to try to force a map 5 impossible win here. So the reverse sweep is still possible. Both maps have been fairly close. Couple miscommunications on both sides, I'm sure, have caused some issues, but I do see this could still possibly go to a map 5. Just try to, if Nova can just get calm here and try to run with the no to run, I'm sure they can possibly swing this. But Summit has also looked very
and
good.
Here's Sir Spinnymore and the Unicorn Crest.
I tell you, that's the only reason Jibba likes this map.
I like this map because there's unicorns on this crest. This is the only map in Overwatch with unicorns. Therefore, best map.
It's a nice map. The map looks nice, but oh, there's a hot air balloon. Can I get to that hot air balloon? I'm chasing it while I talk. So on the side of Nova, we're gonna go with the Lucio, Orisa, double shield with the Sigma, and then Mei, Junkrat, Moira. And then on the side of Summit, here attacking wise, we're going to go with the Genji again. Rhine, Diva, Moira, Reaper, and Lucio. So this will be interesting. When you look at this, I don't know. It's kind of a brawl, but you have that dive aspect of the Genji that can just pester backlines. So it'll be interesting to see how Summit chooses to attack this. But then Genji is going to be hard countered by this Mei. So if K2 can get some good walls here and block some people off, it could be tough for them to for Summit to get through with the DPS comp they have. But as I say that, it looks like Nova is going to give them everything left except for that Moira, and beautiful wall and accretion there by John Hawk 2 to stop them. So, but as I say that, then Syndicate is going to get the swing kill onto the Junkrat in the 1v1. Looks like Reaper's going to TP here behind the team.
Get some surprise attacks onto the tanks of... I can't think. The tanks of Nova. Nova. Thank you. They swapped, so my brain is gonna be all messed up until they get back.
This is why we make a good team. You start sentences, I finish them.
Exactly.
Right there, beautiful attack by Summit. Although they did get killed first, the Moira was the first death on the horizon there. They kind of pinched Nova into that stairway and really allowed Reaper, Reinhardt, Diva just kind of clean up that little stairway they pinched him into. So really good quick take for them, and now Nova needs to start planning on some possible counters, some swaps here to try to make this a good hold. But for on Nova's side though, they do have the benefit that this is probably the map with the closest defenders spawn ever known. So name of the game here is if they can just keep picks even, or close to even, they should be able to hold this for quite some time. As I said, good hold there by Nova. We're able to get a couple good picks on their first push in there, stop that steamroll, which is always a big scare here on 2CP maps. So stop that steamroll. Now it looks like trying to put their feet down, really dig in for a good strong hold here. Both sides do have quite a few ults up, almost the big 6 for all of them. So let's see if this turns into an interesting triangle party here around the statue. Good beat there to counteract the tire, so one ult used on both sides. But it still looks like everybody's still playing a little bit conservative here. No one really wants to start this fight. But as I say that, then we have 2 more ults used. Actually 3, I believe. 2 for Summit, 1 for Nova. Looks like Nova's gonna get the better hand here with the double shield, able to block that Diva Bomb, and then a big kill by John Hawk with the Gravitic Flux. He's gonna swing this fight. Late stagger on Super Ninja is going to be big too. So looks like we're going for a complete regroup here on the side of Summit, which is nice. Both teams here have actually played really smart. They're really limiting their stagger push-ins here. Really, both teams fighting as a full 6, which is great to see because you tend to have teams that, especially on 2CP, want to just keep trickling and trickling and trickling in, which ends up biting them in the end. Big shatter block right there to negate the shatter there by Dead End. And then Blizzard by K2 ends up ending that fight right there for him.
Allow me to repair the damage.
Okay, Nat, you can talk. I've talked a shit ton. A crap ton.
But you're doing so well. You're on a roll.
Yeah, but I'm about to give myself, like, the worst cotton mouth in the world.
That's why I have my
Straight
soda
talk.
right here. Alright, and here we go. We see, a quick pick onto the Genji here. Where the Genji was kind of the pick on the last stuff, I'm not sure if it was the pick on this map. Genji is very difficult to attack on this map. Even though you can flank a lot, it's really easy to catch him out because of narrow passageways, especially since we have a Junkrat and a Mei. Once you get on a point, it's really wide and open, but until then, everything's kind of narrow and enclosed. So having the Junkrat, trying to run a Genji into this Junkrat is just going to be really difficult. And we get a push in here, and I think we're going to see a Blade. Actually, no, he just dashed up in the air for nothing. Oh, big, huge, that's a pretty big ult coming out from Sigma. Sigma doesn't get anyone, though. John Hawk kills the Genji. Reaper ults, but doesn't get anyone. Reinhardt kills the Moira. Safety Foam kills the other Moira.
Triangle parties abound right now.
It wasn't really that much of a triangle party. It was only 3 ults. If you think about it, there was minimal triangle usage in this fight.
True. I mean, there's a few ults that a couple that specifically Summit may want back. A couple, I mean, support ult-wise is gonna be tough as for Nova's. As Summit pushes in, when they have no defensive ult for that Blade, which Syndicate Slayer has been getting immense value on his Blade. So, big concern if I'm Nova here is, can I use my Blizzard somewhat as a defensive ult here to negate Blade? Because if Syndicate goes unanswered for that Blade, there's no beat, there's no coalescence.
But Nova did use the defensive ult very defensively, using it against the Tire to try to stay alive. Safety goes down to the Reinhardt. Blizzard comes out to try to save the point, gets the Lucio. John popping off at Sigma. Moira taking out the Christie and the Pharah, or the Genji and the Pharah.
That was textbook there by Nova, and it was, I mean, even good ult usage and staggering by Summit. It's just unfortunate because of the design and make of this
spawn tire. We're gonna get a spawn tire. Here it comes. There it is. Gets the Moira. That's a huge pick, especially if you're gonna be trying to stagger onto point and stay alive.
Yeah, so unfortunately, it looks like here for Summit, just gonna be hoping for somewhat of a miracle, maybe an ult built somewhere, but it looks like picks are just gonna keep going in the way of Nova here. So
the bad thing here
I
is Summit's ult economy was kind of bad because they didn't have any ults almost charged up for this fight, this last stagger fight, and they kind of used them all.
I mean, Summit did use ults well pushing into that. It's just unfortunate how this map is made, the defender's spawn advantage. I mean, you're almost going to have to look for a triangle party on the attacking team's side to be able to even breach any part of that second point. I mean, team kill is almost needed to full cap Paris. But they did take that first point, which is very, very tough. I mean, you see a lot of teams, especially in our league with these map sets that are getting full held on Paris because of first point setup. So definitely not a lost cause for Summit at all. They can definitely hold here well, and even a draw here for Summit does secure them the win. So definitely a lot still for them to fight for here. It may not
My
be an
ears
easy
just
road,
randomly
but definitely a
started
good one.
ringing. Somebody's talking about me.
Ready for battle.
Sorry, I just thought I'd point that out. Like, you were talking and my ears just randomly started ringing. I'm like, something's happening. Unless that showed up on stream and then I'm not insane.
Alright, looks like on the side of Summit, they're gonna go with the Bash and Bunker strat here with a Sim. And then on the side of Nova, we're looking like attack-wise, they're gonna go double shield attack with the May, Junkrat, Moira Lucio. Moira Lucio, kind of their patented support line, I feel like nowadays. They really are in love with that Moira Lucio, which is good utility-wise as well as healing output, but they're going to need something of some big plays here by either Zaylaray or K2 to get this first point with that Bash and Bunker where it's at. And it's also, I mean, a very unique and well thought out strat here by Summit with that TP. They can kind of bounce back and forth between choke and spawn here and really just pressure Nova from all angles.
See the bunker happening and nobody's actually going down to test point, and that's what you need to do when you're playing with bunker comp. You can't let them get fixed just because you're bunkering.
Ooh, big boot by safety foam there. Gonna take out that main shield for
if there's
Nova.
one thing safety is known for is the boots. She's a really good Reddit Lucio.
Well, she gets the boop there, a really, really crucial boop, but unfortunately it looks like maybe the fight is still gonna end up swinging the way of Summit.
But you also gotta think here that Bastion's such a slower spawn rate or spawn time. Like, it takes forever to walk back from spawn, and they've got a Lucio, so they can probably boost back in before Lucio even gets or Bastion gets a chance to get back on point.
Yeah, but right there you gotta see they must have. It's like they almost heard you because Syndicate's gonna drop that TP to get them quickly back to this upper building. So you already have that Bastion in place for this next fight. If you look right here, Syndicate, looks like Nova's trying to reverse high ground them here, kind of bunker their bunker in a sense. Gonna take that high ground from them. You see Syndicate just kind of tickling down there with Beam, getting kind of low. Bastion coming out of Super Ninja here. They do get John Hawk though, and that could be enough for a complete read.
Blizzard comes out, huge freeze, huge. It gets 3. Gets 2 kills, 3 kills from Zayla, a kill from safety, and looks like we may just see a push here.
Syndicate's in the back line though, getting picks. They need to take care of Syndicate and Red Hood Kitty here, and yep, that is first point for Nova.
And now they only have to get 1 tick. I felt like we were on that first point a lot longer than 2 minutes though.
Yeah, no, it was definitely a good fight put up by Summit, but unfortunately, just the ult combo there by K2 and Zaylaray was phenomenal. End up getting a triple. Kind of the downside of that bunker. I mean, Blizzard is going to chew it up if it's not eaten or there's no immortality available. So it happens. They got first point. Now Summit just needs to move on to try to keep second.
Just remind, we got a Sigma ult come out. Gets no one but Sigma. Sigma goes down. And
yeah, he gives up his own life for it.
And then John Hayes gets super on the Symmetra, and looks like the picks are going in favor of Summit here.
Yeah, no, in favor of Summit?
Yeah, no, in favor of Nova. The colors are switched. I told you I'd get it wrong.
Okay, well, yeah, Nova. So Nova's getting some late picks here. However, though, like I mentioned numerous times, spawn advantage is very high for the defending team. So they're gonna need a big ult here or something to kind of push it. But then John Hawk's kind of playing point by himself right now. He trying to make a hero play, maybe, I don't know, but he doesn't end up giving his life for it, which is going to, in my opinion, force a complete reset here for Nova. But if you look at the alt economy, it's scary on the side of Nova. You almost have Blizzard back up. You almost have Tire back up. You have Bongo, Coalescence, and Beat. So, and you really don't have a good... You actually have no defensive alts on the side of Summit outside of the kit ability of Immortality Field for Baptiste. It's really going to be able to counter the counter K2's Blizzard or Zaylare's Tire. So they need to combo this here quickly, maybe engage with a Beat and see if they can get a full team wipe to kind of push this to be their map. So we do see this Riptire here. Nothing else used.
Gets the Mercy, gets Immortality Field as well. Safety Phone gets 2 bigs, and looks like someone's just going down for this fight. Unless Farrah can just hold on. Wasn't low enough to actually contest point. And looks like Nova is going
Maybe a mute point. Farah was in a tough spot there, but Nova does take this map to force it to make it still winnable here for the reverse sweep. But I mean, this play right here, I'm assuming knowing what it is kind of the story of their attack. The alt combos were very much on point for Nova. Not saying they weren't on point for
it's also kind
Summit.
of sad because there were gonna be a couple boops there that didn't happen because of the fact that we got the Tire come in. This is very sad. I cry every time.
Epic. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Lucio out-healed the Moira?
I don't know, I honestly did not see card.
It was 1250 to, or 12,500 to, the Lucio. I don't know which Lucio. It was the red Lucio. So it was Kitty, or who was the other support other than Kitty? Dr.
On the side of Nova? No. On the side of Summit? No, it was Kitty and
Doctor, because
yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So Doctor out. Oh wait, she played Bat most of the game. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm big brain stupid. Don't worry.
Alright,
Okay.
I'll ping them.
I'm gonna go ahead and set up everything. Meeps.
Yep, and I've pinged them for lineups and SR. So once you get everybody swapped over, I will let you know what they have.
Excuse me. That was very unladylike. Why did it?
You okay?
You saw that, right?
Saw what?
I changed both names and it didn't change.
Oh no, you may just have a bug, because you said this happened last night too, or last game, and I didn't see it either, but I believe you.
It's on stream. It happened on chat. Can you vouch for me? I'm not insane. It happened.
I don't think chat vouched for you last time either. Maybe you are insane.
I'm not insane.
Anyways. we do have swaps whenever you are ready.
Go ahead.
Oh, never mind. We're getting a hold.
They've got
from
2-3 minute changes.
You're fine, I think.
Why do I feel like these are
Chuckle,
wrong?
so the real bigs in for a Chuckle Doctor, please.
Chuckle! Chuckle!
That was weird, but okay.
Chuckle!
And then Dragon in for Chicky. I'm still waiting on an SR average. SR average for Nova's good, just waiting on an SR average from Sumit.
Make sure you tell them just in case they forgot.
Okay, they've been properly pinged. So now we wait. So Dorado. Big map here. Either going to be a 3-1 for Summit or a... Could force it a map 5 if Nova. So... My favorite... And I think Summit may run it, because I do believe Supernova is a very lethal Widow. Hoping to maybe see some Widow on either side. I know K2 also runs Widow for Nova, so hopefully a good Widow duel with these sightlines. And both teams are ready.
I have a feeling they're gonna run an Ashe instead of a Widow because of the fact that Sai did. Or wait, Sai's not in. Never mind.
Yeah, no, so K2, their new signing, their new addition, I think, over the past week or two, does run a very, very good Widow. So I'd be interested to see him versus Super Ninja, who I know had a very good showing in the Widow tournament, one of which knocking me out. Not salty at all about that. Super Ninja just dunked on me as a Widow. But that's fine, everything's fine, I'm not mad.
I feel
I'm not
this
mad. No, it was very...
Would you like some pepper with that salt?
It's unfortunate being a projectile DPS slash main tank main. My aim is atrocious. Oh, it's rough.
Dude, I used to be the same way. The only reason I know how to aim on this game is because I played Zenyatta. Zenyatta was my first main, and you literally have to aim for Zenyatta. But he's a projectile as well, so it's not the same as running a hit scan.
Alright, so we're looking at fairly, I want to say, typical comps for tonight, it seems like, for both teams, except both sides are running an Ana this time. So interesting to see the Ana here for either side. Curious if it stays for the attacking side. Be interesting to see, because I don't know if the kit attack-wise with the comp they're running, if an Ana would thrive necessarily greatest, but Helen is always one to prove me wrong, so definitely could see her just crank out insane healing, but I would like to think on the side of Summit, Ana is strictly there for that Nano Blade. Syndicate has been getting great value on Genji. Imagine him nanoed. And K2's gonna take a nap real quick, felt a little tired, and now he's back up. We do have the Widow on the side.
Is it normally the high ground you see people hold when they hold high ground? You normally see the running high ground.
No, but it looks like the thought process here for Summit is kind of pinch them between these buildings, with Reaper holding that top right high ground, and then the rest of the team here on this top left, it looked like for a while, trying to push him in and then all dive down at once, and it seems like it's got some good success. However, looks like K2 is going to play pretty freely here as Widow, with his only main counter range going to be that Ana, so unless Genji gets in his face, Widow's going to have pretty insane sightlines. And as I say that, he does take out Ana, so that's a lot of healing on the side of Summit that is going to be gone.
I just realized we're seeing an Ana Moira from both sides here.
Yeah, so we will have insane healing. Ana can put out a ton of healing if played correctly, which both teams look like their Anas are doing very, very well. Looking safe zone a little bit higher on that ult charge here, but Dead End did get sniped a couple times by K2.
Dead End is definitely getting better sleep. Did I swap the teams? I swapped the teams, right? I did. Dead End is getting a lot more sleeps onto the enemy team, but I feel like Safety is putting out more healing than, which is healing charges ult faster than sleep.
Oh, unfortunately, I think they were going for that Nano Blade, and Red Hood Kitty gets the Nano Moira instead, so not the plan that Dead End was looking for there, but nonetheless, Nova is going to take this first point fairly convincingly, so Summit's going to need to back up a little bit here.
Nano Moira is the best strategy.
I mean, I just was guessing, because immediately as soon as Nano was hit, Genji bladed, so call me crazy, but I think Nano Blade may have been the play.
No. Nano Blade 2018 plays. Nano Moira 2019 plays.
Oh, we have a Nano Rhine on the side of Nova, but it looks like they're going to pop Coalesce and try to keep that Rhine at bay.
That's
Not
a
a
good
lot of value
Rhine
out of
charge
Nano.
right there. Actually, that Rhine charge is really valuable. And there's a Reaper teleport. I don't know where. There he goes. He gets 2, but Junkrat gets 3. We get a 4th. We get 3, and then bam, we get a 4th. Looks like
Yeah, so it looks like it's gonna be a reset
Summit
there for
is
Nova.
going to take point here with just a Genji and a Moira.
Yeah, John Hawk just needs to back up here. Genji may not kill him, but Genji can farm him for an incredible amount of ult charge. And you do not waste Syndicate's been playing.
He just used his blade and he's already back at 60% after one fight. I mean,
yeah, so you just don't want to give up that kind of ult charge. But I think the story still here is though
John is still farming, or he's just still letting the farm happen here. Oh, we do get a huge shatter here. Gets the Moira, the Mercy. But it is a behind play, which is a very interesting play. The Widow's standing on cart here.
Yeah, Widow's meant to push cart. Genji's on point here. Looks like it's not going to be enough though, unfortunately. That looks like Nova here keeps pressuring him here. Can probably just take this second point here pretty quickly. Set themselves up for a good third point, but however that charge does land on Dragon from Ishimonks and may provide a little bit of stability here with spawn advantage. As they do invest the Coalescence here as well, so. But it does look like K2 on that Widow. Oh, gets a pick on the ulting Moira, but then Ishimonks gets picked as well. Syndicate does take out the Widow, but it's just going to be Genji on point right here, trying to stall as long as he can. And that is going to be point. I'll be interested to see. Oh, and good take there by John Hawk quickly onto the Genji, but then I think Zaylaray incidentally gets actually pinned by Ishimonks. Big anti right there. Dragon is literally one shot. But safety phone to take out Super Ninja here. Looks like Super Ninja switches to that soldier to maybe put some more pressure on K2 as that Widowmaker. Because K2 still, even... Go ahead.
Oh, and what I love about this league is that we don't play meta. If you've noticed, Tier 2 just doesn't play meta. We play what we want. It's so fun to watch like these like inventive strategies come out from each team and just kind of go for their own strategies instead of playing double shield and what's meta.
Yeah, so John Hawk does get 2 here, and ends up that's actually going to be a big sweep there for Nova. So if Nova can keep it going here, Zaylar is going to bring in the Riptire, gets a cup. Ooh, ends up getting nobody, but Ishimonks is kind of just fighting for his life right here, holding L2. Although Real Biggs, I believe, does block that shatter with his bubble. A Red Hood Kitty's gonna send in a Primal Monkey. That monkey's angrier than usual here. K2 still. They've chose just not to kind of deal with the Widow, kind of taking the Pharah approach. People sometimes just ignore the Pharah and hope for the best. Seems like they're ignoring K2 on that Widow, and it's just not. He's just having open sight lines as we finish the map with him getting a pick there on Red Hood Kitty. Very, very, very good time bank there for Nova. And I'm also sickened now. Jiva just admitted in match chat that she does love Paris. So I'm very sad now. Oh, I guess in scrim chat what we're using right now.
Guys, look how pretty these flowers are. They're so pretty. Somebody got messed up. Somebody blue screen.
Somebody did blue screen, so we will have to get them after this. If this goes to a map 5, which Nova set themselves up for a good possibility to map 5. Not only completing Dorado, but completing with a fairly decent time bank here, almost 2 minutes.
I'm gonna put out a PSA here. Do not press spectate buttons when they are loading in for their characters, because it will make your game crash. It's a glitch that needs to be fixed by Blizzard, but it is a thing. So don't press your buttons when they're loading, like in between maps, like in between rounds.
So as we look here, it's like a double shield, Junkrat, Widow, Moira Mercy for Nova, and then on the side of Summit we're gonna have Ball, Rhine, Genji, Reaper, Baptiste, Lucio. As Zayla Ray is very low, Super Ninja's gonna get her quickly here. Do you wanna switch shuffle?
Yeah, 1 second.
Right, it's back there.
I had to rotate the camera.
You're fine. I just saw you join. Syndicate's gonna pick there on John Hawk there. Syndicate getting a lot of value out of the Genji today. Whenever there's a lot of counters for him, I think have been ran, but still getting quite a bit of value out of.
Honestly,
what some view as a dead character.
Point, Nova just needs to run a Winston. They really do. They need to run a Winston against the Genji, because well, I guess you can't run a Winston because we're running a Reaper.
Yeah, I think you want to go Mei here if you're Nova to try to slow down.
Go Mei, go Brig. Even Brig works too, instead of the Lucio. Anything that can just kind of slow him down. Honestly, that's
yeah, we'll see if they do any switches here. But
Sim would be good too. Sim to slow the turrets, yeah.
Yeah, Reaper's gonna tickle from the backside here. It's a very odd comp that Summit is running, so I could see where there'd be some miscues or confusion on what to run, because this is not your typical tank lineup at all, and healer lineup's a little
and the way Summit is running this is really weird.
Well, I think the big thing here is Ishimonks is creating a mass amount of space here for his team on Wrecking Ball. So they may, I think the Mei is a wholesale swap they do absolutely need right now to hard counter the main DPS for their team. I mean, the Mei will counter both DPS as well as a tank that's been an issue for him. So we'll see if they do end up switching to that. It's just a very, very aggressive comp that Summit's running, and it looks like this is going to be the first true stop that Nova gets on him on this map, so Nova just needs to regroup, stabilize here, and see what they have going into the next fight, as they do have 2 alts coming up, and more will be up very quickly against just the Dragon Blade and maybe Ant Matrix for Summit.
Up top here with the, and he has Death Blossom, but it looks like he gets chased off by Super Ninja OW. Big bombs comes out. May get the Reinhardt here. Reinhardt's getting pretty low. Reinhardt gets taken down by the bombs. The Roadhog gets taken down by the Reaper. Oh,
ooh,
big fire strike. But it looks like kills are just going back and forth here.
Unfortunately, though, it does look like it's going to be just Helen there, or safety found. Gotta stop calling her Helen. But then Dead End is going to get 2 there to finish the fight. So Nova's wise right here. I don't know if they're going to try to contest point. They're getting a regroup here, but they'll need to touch soon if they want to. They are going to touch point here. At the very least, they just forced out beat out of Lucio, so that is good. But Zayla Ray is going to get got by the ball, but then 2 on her tire, so kind of a trade right there. Nova can easily win this fight, easily has won this fight. Just need to get the few stragglers here, but with spawn advantage, just puts them in a good spot.
This is my will.
The good news here for Nova is, although Zayla Ray does fall, the ball also falls on the other side for Summit, and they do have beat for Genji Blade, so... Oh, beat comes out early. So they need to get picks here quickly, or else his blade could swing the fight. There's the blade. They need to focus that Genji. Ooh. Good hook onto the Reaper. The Genji blades didn't get one, but not enough, I think, obviously, as both then do fall quickly here. So, what started out as looking as a steamroll that looked like Summit was a runaway train to start this map is starting to become like a two-fight territory here for them to take the second point and hopefully take third. So if you're Nova, you're liking what's happening right now. You stopped them twice, forced them onto characters they've not been running all night, and might be able to hold them here on the second point. Minefield comes out there as well as Ant Matrix, but good hook by John Hawk to pull the BAP down to low ground. Picks going neither way right now. Big shadow there by the Real Bigs. Beat though, incredible there by who was it? Oh, that was by Red Hood Kitty. Great beat right there. That should solidify the fight here for them. If you're Nova, I think you just die on point. Yeah. That's it. So hopefully, as you see a couple people coming out, not too many spawn stragglers get caught here by Nova to force the staggers. I think they should all get out fairly fine. If you're Nova, though, you have to be feeling good. You already have more time in the bank than Summit does off the bat.
Oh, Reinhardt goes down to Syndicate. Looks like it's an early pick here for Oh, but we get a pick onto a support. Supports are very, very good picks. No matter what, if you kill a support, it's automatic value. And then Lucio goes down for Nova.
Looks like Nova here though had themselves a little bit of a triangle party. Definitely, I mean, understandable given the circumstance right here. I mean, they need to win this point to stay alive in this series, but they may want a couple of those supports back. Those ults back here coming in a later fight, as they have a full 6 basically on the side of Summit almost, and only one for them. Pause game.
I can't. I don't have it. I gotta give it to you.
Oh my, I don't know. Okay. Can you? Oh, I don't have pause bound.
You don't? I don't either. Mine doesn't work. I'm pressing it right now.
Okay, that's not good. I didn't realize that didn't work. Okay.
I
Can
told
we
you at the
set settings
beginning
real
of the
quick?
game mine wasn't working.
I did not realize that. Gameplay. I did not realize pause was not bad. I guess I kind of ignored you on that. It's on me. That's on us. 100%. Damn it. So now we will wait.
For 3 minutes.
Yeah, wow.
I apologize. I apologize for that though. I didn't.
Yeah, no, that's
I didn't realize.
I must have overlooked it. That's on me. We might have to. Why did it go to? I went to tag Zalaray, and for some reason it tagged Hoops. Well, that's not great. I thought I had. Chuckle Doctor joins in the very end, goes, yeah, I hate Paris. Imagine liking Paris. Couldn't be me.
But imagine it not liking Paris.
Everybody dislikes Paris.
I mean, it's not the worst. I hate Horizon Lunar Colony more than I hate Paris.
When is pause over? You have timer for that, right?
Yep.
Okay, good deal. Do you know in 1 minute? Okay.
It's 3 minutes, right? It's 3 minutes, or is it 6?
3 minutes for pause, yes.
Okay.
It should should it not be 2 minutes since I started pause at probably around 9:42?
No, it's 41. I started timer as soon as you.
Hit pause? Okay, I trust you. Is he able to be invited?
Oh, somebody has to invite him because I had to change it so people didn't join. So I'm appearing online.
Yeah.
And I can't do anything because it's paused. I don't have him on my friends list, so.
K2, join back. Okay, so do we go now?
Is he in? No, I need to swap him in.
Oh, is he in? Is he in the lobby?
I think so. It said he joined.
No, he's not in the lobby.
We have to start it without him.
Okay.
You have to finish 5v6. You can't swap out in the middle of match.
Oh shit. Okay.
One
Okay.
of them can swap support though if they just lost the support. I think they lost the support.
They lost DPS.
Okay. The support is like, if you don't have a support, you're just gonna die and it's sad. There you go. That is, until KG, he can join back mid-match though. He doesn't have to join during the pause, I don't think, does he? Unless he, if he can get back in, he can join.
Yes. Man, if I had him added, I would try to invite him just so they wouldn't have to. Oh. Oh shit. That is why that is bound. I can't hit X on anything right now. So never mind. You can go to recent players though if you want to, Nat, and try to invite him.
Will it?
See if you can get in here.
Ready for battle.
He pops up in recent players. That's what I was gonna do. But then obviously I have X bound for my pause right now because I panicked. Okay, two joined, so you can switch him in.
Attackers
Oh, I didn't mean to
incoming
invite him.
in
He
30
didn't join.
seconds.
He's not here. Oh, he's back.
It says he's in game. So looks like K2 is back.
We're not going 5v6 into next match.
So although he did get removed at the very, very end, and they did cap, they still do have almost 3 times the time in the bank. So if K2 can get back here and have a decent hold,
3, 2,
they could. I mean, they can still force us to a map 5. This is not lost at all.
stop the payload.
So look here, we do have K2 back on that Widow, Junkrat, and then Moira, Lucio, Roadhog, Orisa. And we have the same thing, I believe, as last time on the side of Summit, except now a Hanzo instead of a Reaper. So looking for that Ball strat again that's been having some success where Ball is just going to pressure the Widow here, it looks like. as Widow's getting dove on here by Genji and Ball, and unfortunately Widow is gonna fall. But they are gonna trade off for the Reinhardt though, so good trade.
This Ana's doing great damage here. And Dead End has played all 3 roles this game.
Big sleep there on the Roadhog.
Kirby, our score is 2-1 right now to Summit.
Yes. K2's coming back on that Reaper. Riptire here though by Zaylaray. Could be massive. Gets the Reinhardt.
Get Dead End goes down. You guys don't have a main healer right now. It's gonna be really. Oh, Kitty gets her beat. Looks like we're throwing in dragons. Doesn't get anyone. No, but it does graze the Orisa quite a bit. Gets the Orisa. Genji takes out Junkrat, and looks like we may be able to see them save this point here.
Yeah, it looks like Summit does have a chance here to still take this point. Their spawns are going to be quicker. John Hall gets a good hook on Super Ninja, but there's just a lot of healing there that's going to keep Super Ninja up. Techno Bunny does fall to Ishimonks. K2 to real bigs. Super Ninja on the side and get 2. It looks like that may be a first point take there for Summit whenever it looked to be bleak for him here. Although John Hawk is going to step onto point and try to stall this out for reinforcements to get here. K2 is close to ult. John Hawk dies with ult, unfortunately. And you do get the ult there by Ishimonks, going to get 2. And then it looks like just, unfortunately, gonna have to be on the back of maybe this Death Blossom here by K2. The only thing that has a chance of saving this point. It does get the Hanzo, as Moira's still stalling.
In, waste her coalescence, which is really rough.
Ooh, John Hawk throwing in a lot of late ults here.
But they did technically get points. So even if they do win here, they would have to capture first point. They can't get close to first point, they have to capture it. It looks like Summit's still gonna move. Despite all the disruptance, Summit marches on. Disruptance? It's disturbance and disruption put together.
Disturbance and disruption.
Yeah.
Love it.
Disruptance. Oh, Ishmong coming in.
Ishimonks again with big minefields.
Here comes the Genji Blade. Will it be huge? It's going to push the Moira back into the bombs, but wasn't very huge. I mean, it worked. It scared the Moira.
I mean, at this point, though, I mean, I think your biggest fear of Summit is dying with ult, because if they step off this point for 2 seconds, it's gone. I mean, overtime bar is going to be gone like that, so they're going to have triangle parties whenever they need to, just to solidify they can keep point.
Oh, big pick on a Super Ninja there. A lot of DPS getting removed from Summit. Big beat that saves the team from the Riptire, but will it be enough to save Biggs? No, it isn't. Oh no, Junkrat comes in, gets 2 picks, Moira gets 2 picks. They got 2 whole points in overtime, which is ridiculous.
Score 5-3. Switching sides.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Yeah. I'm fine. Well, I don't know why you said hello. You had the end of that, so I just let you have it.
I'm just saying hi. Just here,
Oh, hey.
just having a casual conversation with my toast.
Toast is not very social. Just kidding. Anyways, so that's a really good push there by Summit. Summit does really well right there with the time bank they had to push it into the 3rd point. So
This is a really
let's
weird
see.
question. Can I ask it real quick?
Sure.
So when you get into the bath, is it called a toaster bath?
What? No, what? I don't take a bath. What? This is a weird question. You're not wrong. So we're gonna go back to Overwatch things now. So on the side defensively here, by Summit, we're gonna have the double shield bunker strat here with a Bastion, Bap, Mercy, and then Syndicate's Genji, obviously. And then on attack, we're gonna have the double shield as well with a Mei, Junkrat, Lucio, Moira.
And of course, we're gonna see a bunker come out when it's this close to losing.
Yeah, no, I mean
This
bunker. I
close
mean is
to go this close to get to map 5. If I can speak English, blah.
so they're gonna take this typical high ground spot here. Looks like they're, I mean, Super Ninja here is going to go fairly uncontested. That's a beautiful wall right there by K2. Unfortunately,
But
though,
doesn't get the Moira, or not the Moira, the Orisa.
yeah, that's not Moira, silly.
Moira's yellow now, everyone. And a horse.
Moira's a yellow ominous.
I really do
But
like this
Super
rotation here by Super Ninja. To like rotate to this window instead of rotating down. So he's still got the high ground, and he's got all the sight lines he needs to.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Nova, the only real contest I have right now for Super Ninja is either a boot by Helen or the walls by K2 to kind of block off his sight line. So it's going to be tough for them to attack and get this Bastion out.
Oh, huge rock!
Can you move Chuckle again? Chuckle keeps getting blue screen, I'm sure. But yeah, no, big rock right there by John Hawk will get that Bastion and will give him a decent shot here, taking first point.
I'm not the game owner, you are.
Well, I can't hit X right now because of everything being bound, so
Well,
he's gonna be Gen Spectator. It's fine. This is the same thing as our last cast. There's always train wreck issues. This is why we're the stream team, dream team. Anyways, so we're gonna have a big old triangle party here on.
we got
point.
the big old
good one.
blizzard in the middle of everything. Oh, helped get 2 picks there. That was actually really huge. This Tracer is doing a lot of stalling. I'm not gonna lie. This Tracer's better have gold objective timer I'm throwing.
Yeah, so Super Ninja right there will get taken out by Zaylaray. That should be first point here. Now, key for Nova here is they're gonna need to aggress into them. To be aggressive into them and try to get some stagger picks here, because it's going to be tough to essentially, they're not going to be able to leave payload here very soon to have to take the rest of these points and chippy comp with a Bastion on their end, or just have to push up very aggressively and leaving one on the payload.
And this Genji Trace is a really low damage comp, and I don't know why they're running it like this. I'm really confused on the DPS choices on the side of Summit here. Really low damage DPS versus very high damage DPS. As I say that, we gotta pick on the Stigma.
Yeah, it's big. Okay, so Biggs goes out. I think it's res. Super Ninja gets picked though. Right there, that the Ant Matrix does come out though, so everything through that window is going to be a lot more damage boosted, especially with that bongo up. But seems like Zayla
That end is just
here.
tearing through the enemy team as Baptiste, which just shows how much DPS Baptiste does. Did you know Baptiste does just as much damage as Soldier, DPS wise?
He does. Oh yeah, he does have crazy DPS output, and it looks like he does get that pick down Dragon Runner. Although now we have a counter Gravitic here.
Immortality Field is out though.
Immortality comes out and saves. And it looks like Super Ninja's gonna get 2 picks here onto the Moira and the Sigma. So right now we have what I believe Lucio, Junkrat, and Mei on point. But as I say that Lucio does die. Be a big tire here.
Huge tire. Gets
2.
Genji and but gets a res up Mercy here.
Fortunately, it looks like it's just Mei here. But there's some speed switches to get back here, so we're gonna see. Techno Bunny does pull out that Gravit.
And he gets Amp Mages again already, even though he just used it last fight. But Amp Mages does charge really fast. Diva's out of it.
Here.
Reaper ults doesn't get anyone. It looks like Baptiste is popping off, killing everyone. And looks like Summit takes the series 3-1. Alright. Now, we might as well start this talk while this play of the game goes for Zayla Ray. Who are our picks for MVP?
I think there's a couple in my mind that I have for Summit. The two that come to my mind immediately are going to be Syndicate Slayer or Dead End. Dead End, he played all three roles, played all three of them very well. Had pop off on Eichenwald as Soldier, played very good Baptiste right there, and then also played, I believe, main and off tank tonight. A little bit of Reinhardt, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Zarya. And then obviously Syndicate in there for Summit because his Genji was just phenomenal today. Incredible value for them. I'm gonna get this pause button unfreaking bound now because that's gonna
You're not in
bother
game
me.
anymore, it's not gonna pause.
I know, but it's still gonna bother me because yeah. Whatever. I don't host enough anyways recently. So,
my picks for Summit was Red Hood Kitty and Dead End. Dead End played all three roles phenomenally well. Red Hood Kitty, her Baptiste was fantastic every time. Her Mercy or her Moira was fantastic every time. Immortality Fields very consistent, healing very consistent. But Dead End played tank really well. He played that Soldier and he popped off on Soldier. And then he played that Baptiste and literally kind of saved the last point there for his team. I mean, especially when they were down so many people and it was just him and he was getting picks. I mean, my two picks were very, very much Red Hood Kitty and Dead End.
Yeah, I could see Red Hood Kitty. Obviously, great. Did a great job on Sports Night, but I think the standout, I believe, in both of our minds here for Summit's going to end up being Dead End for the MVP, just for the flexibility shown, and really did have standout moments in all three roles.
I agree.
So then on the other side, we're looking at Nova and who is quick for you to think of for MVP for them?
Zayla, K2. Or Zayla and John Hawk is pretty good. Zayla, John Hawk.
See, in my mind, my opinion wise, I think K2 was a standout for them. Zayla Ray did have some great tires. Zayla Ray did pop off on Junkrat numerous times.
May.
But I think K2's May on Paris especially, and then we saw a lot of flexibility with him as well. So because open sightlines with Widow on Dorado, he played very, very well. Had a lot of great shots and really kind of owned sightlines there for them on Dorado. So my vote would be for K2. I do think Zayla Ray played well. I think everybody had shining moments for both teams. But my two picks would be Dead End for Summit and then K2 for Nova.
I'm down with that.
Good. Well, we're in agreement. Look at that.
And Kirby agrees with Dead End.
Well, thanks, Kirby. You're not here, though. You were supposed to be here, and you weren't. So.
And you abandoned us. Sorry.
You abandoned us, so your opinion isn't allowed.
Oh, can I get a shout out for Ishii? Ishii did so much work on off tank, for Summit tonight.
Ishii did do good. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with him getting an honorable mention or something like that. He did. His ball was insane, but I think it's just hard to look over the fact that Dead End went ridiculous on all three roles. But if we're gonna give Ishimonks a shout out, then I think we need to give one equally. Then I think Zayla Ray should be. Although everybody gives it to DPS, I do think the DPS line of K2 and Zayla Ray were pretty phenomenal today. So I think if we're giving a shout out on one side, we need to give an honorable mention on the other as well, with Zayla Ray being that. But yeah. Thanks for casting with me again, Nat. It was a blast. Maybe the third time we do it, we won't have technical issues.
Dude,
Maybe.
You're always gonna have technical issues when you cast with me. It's bound
I'll just
to
make
happen.
sure next time that on this account I have pause bound, because apparently I've not hosted something or casted anything for a very long time with pause bound or ran any scrims. Hosted any scrims because
You probably
pause.
hosted it on the main account though, and the main account's always bound.
No, I haven't done it on guild account. I've like stuff I've hosted have been on my account for like other things. But yeah, but thanks guys. Thanks for sticking around.
Ishimon. And then at who? At K2?
K2 for MVP, and if we're doing honorable mention, I think Zayleray gets the honorable mention.
I'm calling it a shout out because I don't want to type out honorable a bunch of time.
That's fine. Everybody gets it. When they watch it back, they'll realize that we meant honorable mention. But yeah, whenever you want to say goodbye to stream.
Bye bye stream. I love you. I'll see you next week sometime.
Okay, bye.